This is the Respironics REMstar System 1 series CPAP machines. The REMstar is available in 3 models, the Plus, Pro, and Auto machines. The REMstar System 1 consists of 2 parts, the actual CPAP machine and the System 1 humidifier. To attach the 2 pieces, just slide them together until it locks into place. And to separate, on the bottom, simply pull on the tab on the side of the humidifier and separate the 2 pieces. The tubing will attach on the top of the humidifier, and this adapter rotates 360 degrees. To open the lid of the humidifier, just pull up, and the canister will slide right out. On the front, it gives you a line to show you how full to fill it up, and then also on the sides. The lid of the humidifier does come off. You just simply grab and pull those pieces off. When you're putting it back on, you want to make sure that it catches in on the latches there. And then once it's full, you can slide it back into place and just apply pressure on the lid, and that will lock into place. On the back side of the machine, down below, is where the filter is. To pull that out, simply grab and pull. And these filters are washable. To put it back in, just slide it into place and apply pressure until it fits in. Above that is the memory card. Simply push to release that, and it's going to be recording information about usage and efficacy onto this card. And you can simply slide it back into place until it locks. And then the power plug is here on the side. On the home screen of the REMstar, you'll see 4 options: Therapy, A-Flex, Setup, and Info. To start the machine, highlight Therapy and press down on the turn dial. The machine will show you the pressure that it's set at on the screen, and then let you adjust the humidifier just by turning that knob. To enable the ramp, just press the ramp button and it will lower it down to the set ramp pressure. To turn the machine off, just press the button again and it will go back to the home screen. The second option is A-Flex. If you click in here, you can set the amount of pressure relief that you get when you breathe out on the machine. It has 3 levels, 1, 2, and 3. Below that, there's a demo mode where if you click in here, you can test out each level to find out which is the most comfortable. To exit back out, simply highlight the back button and press down on the turn dial. The third option is the setup menu. Simply highlight and click in to access those changes. Again, it has the A-Flex, and if you do want to change anything in here, simply click and then turn the dial to change and click again to save. The next option is going to be the System 1 humidifier, turning that on or off, humidity level, ramp start pressure, the System 1 mask resistance, which is located on Respironic brand masks, the auto on feature, which allows you to put the mask on and the machine will turn on automatically, as well as the auto off, which will turn off the machine when the mask is removed. Mask alert, which alerts you if the mask is leaking too much. The humidifier LED, which enables these lights to either stay on throughout the night or to turn off after 30 seconds. And you can change the language. The last option sends you back to the home menu. The fourth option is the information menu. If we click in here, the machine will give you different information about what it's recording. You can check the status of the SD card, phone in compliance information, a compliance tracker which keeps track of when you were compliant for insurance purposes, therapy hours, days that you've used the machine for more than 4 hours, large leak percentage, your AHI, which is apnea-hypopnea index, and periodic breathing. 90% pressure, this will only show up on if you're using the auto set version of this machine. And if you were to click in, like all these options, it's going to give you average information for the past 7 days and 30 days. And then we have the back button, which will take you back to the home screen. To enable the mask fit feature, while the machine is off, click the ramp button, and it will show you whether or not the mask is fitting correctly. And if it's leaking, that bar will go all the way down. To turn that off, hit the ramp button again. To access the clinical menu, turn the knob until the setup is highlighted. Then you're going to hold down both the turn dial and the ramp button together. And that will give you access to the clinical menu. Once in the clinical menu, there's 3 more options: Reminder, Setup, and Info. In the Info menu, it's going to show you a lot of the same information that's in the Home information screen. It has the phone-in, compliance, therapy hours, but it's going to add in things like total blower hours, and you can reset the data and see the total machine hours just by clicking in there. And then if you go back up to the top, you can hit back and go back to the other settings. In the Reminder menu, you can just set the machine to remind you to do different things like check your filter if you want to do that every 30 days or get a new mask. So you can set that to whatever time period you'd like. And then back will take you back out to the main clinical menu. In the Setup menu, this is where you're going to change the advanced settings of the machine. It lets you change what type of mode you're using, either if it's an auto or CPAP. Lets you set the pressure. In this case, since it's an auto, it has a max and a min. The flex type, you can choose between A flex, C flex, and none. Your A flex setting. Tubing type block. If we leave that at off, it lets you change which type of tubing you're using. You can either select the standard 22 millimeter, or some of the manufacturers have started making a 15 millimeter tube, so it lets you specify which one you're using. The System 1 resistance, system lock, ramp time, ramp starting pressure, System 1 humidifier either on or off, humidifier setting, auto on, auto off, mask alert on or off, mask fit check allows you to turn that feature either on or off, humidifier LED backlight. The show AHI and leak allows you to identify whether you want to show that information in the information screen. Then there's the language and back. If you'd like additional information about the Respironics REMstar System 1 series CPAP machines, contact your supplier.